friends and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today I'm doing my Booktube-A-Thon wrap up. I've never taken part in a Booktube-A-Thon before and normally I'm quite a slow reader, so I am literally so proud of myself with the amount that I managed to read during the 2015 Booktube-A-Thon. I ended up finishing 3 books for a total of 710 pages. That's just blown me away. As I said, I am so proud of myself. I'm in turn-in, so I was working 9 till 6, yes, 9 till 6, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday of the Booktube-A-Thon. Normally I would have been doing it the Thursday as well, however, there was the London tube strike, and for everybody else it was a pain in the derriere. For me, it was great because I read half a book on the day of the London tube strike because I didn't have to go in, so that was very helpful. But now I'll go through with you which books I read and which challenges that I completed and how many pages there are in each book. First book that I finished during the 2015 Booktube-A-Thon is Yes Please by Amy Poehler. I'd already started this before the Booktube-A-Thon began, but I finished it during the Booktube-A-Thon and read 192 pages. So I nearly read 200 pages of this, which is pretty much it, which was over half the book. This is a really lovely, really funny, really heartwarming, yet really honest book by Amy Poehler. My best friend got me this for my birthday, and I haven't really watched Parks and Rec, I haven't watched SNL. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. It's Amy Poehler passing on her life's lessons, the stuff she's learned, the stuff she's been through, the things that she feels that we could benefit from to the reader. And then she uses her experiences to tell those stories in her naturally hilarious and comedic and beautiful way. So if you have watched SNL or Parks and Rec and you are an Amy Poehler fan, then this will probably definitely resonate with you, probably more than it did with me or people that haven't watched either of them, because she does reference them, she does reference characters and things that happen, especially towards the end with Parks and Recreation. She sort of references a lot and talks quite a bit about it, but at the same time it's not just about that. No chapter is just about her life, or no chapter is just about this one specific TV show. It's all sort of wrapped up in teaching you and telling you what she's learned along the way, which was fab. And this book goes for 2 challenges, which is amazing. So the first one is read somebody else's favourite book. My best friend got me this for my birthday. I don't know if it's her favourite book, but it's one of her favourite books, so it goes for that one. And then it also goes for the challenge of read a book that you really want to read. I wanted to pick this up before I was given it for my birthday, and then when I did I was so excited. So yes, Yes Please by Amy Poehler. 2 challenges, 192 words. The second book that I finished during the Booktube-A-Thon, but this was actually the 3rd book that I started, is Rat Queens Volume 2, The Far-Reaching Tentacles of Nograth. Oh man, I love Rat Queens. If you've seen my TBR Booktube-A-Thon, you know this wasn't the comic book that was in my TBR, and that is because I thought I would have already read this by the time the Booktube-A-Thon started. However, as life happened, I hadn't read it, so I decided to pick up the Booktube-A-Thon instead. This was just another amazing installment in the Rat Queen story. It centers around 4, not assassins, but 4 like mercenaries for hire, and they are all girls. They are literally so kick-ass and they're so different and so diverse, which I love. You have black characters, you have gay characters, you have one's a witch, one's a dwarf. Like they're just so diverse in a way that is so normal to the human world, yet it's so great within this like fantasy world. And Rat Queens Volume 2 goes for the challenge of read a book within 1 sitting. And I did that. I read this in 1 night without putting it down. And so yes, I kept it in my hands for the entire time, just kept reading until I finished it, and this is 128 pages. I just loved it. Yes, I can't say enough. If you haven't read that's a tongue twister. If you haven't read Rat Queens yet, then definitely check it out. The 3rd book that I read during the Booktube-A-Thon, and this is the 2nd book that I started, but the 3rd book that I finished, is Going Down in Flames by Chris Cannon. Wow. I finished this today on the last day of the Booktube-A-Thon, but that doesn't matter. This is the book that I read half of on the Thursday that was the day of the London Tube strike, so thank you London Tube drivers for that. This is a fantasy, a YA fantasy novel about a girl called Bryn who one day finds out that she's a shape-shifting dragon, but not just a shape-shifting dragon, she's also a crossbreed. Her mum is one type, her dad is another type of dragon. And she gets plunged into this world for 16 years she's known nothing about. And it is just so cool to learn about the dragon world, so cool to see Bryn figuring out about it all. So interesting to see how different people react to her, and just to watch her grow and to watch this 16-year-old girl find herself, yet stay true to herself within this new world that is just completely like flabbergasting her. You know, Bryn is, she's so normal, she's sassy and she's sarky and she's not afraid to be herself, yet she's still, she isn't afraid to like be herself and be a bit scared at times and be freaked out, and she just felt like a normal 16-year-old girl, and I loved that about Bryn. She's such a great character, and this was such a great book. I loved this so much. It was just so fun, and hopefully there's another one, because if there's not I'll be really disappointed, because I am falling in love with this world, and it was just great. So this was the third book that I read during the Booktube-A-Thon, and this goes to the challenge of right, let me get this right because it's a bit of a tongue twister. Read a book with the author has the same first letter of their last name as you. So the first letter of my last name is Cook, and the first letter of this author's last name is also C, because he is Chris, or she is Chris Cannon. So and this is 380 pages, and so there we have it. 3 books read, 710 pages, 4 challenges. And you know what? I am very proud of myself. I worked this week, I've been really busy this week, yet I managed to read 3 books, which is like, and do 4 challenges. That's insane for me. I am really happy with that. I'm really proud with that. I would love it if any of you have done the Booktube-A-Thon and you've done wrap-ups, to link them in the description box, let me know so I can watch them and see what you guys read and what challenges you did, because that would be like, I would enjoy that a lot. So yes, I will, and I just loved being involved in the Booktube-A-Thon this year, and just seeing how much I could read when I pushed myself, because normally I don't read quickly at all. And so pushing myself and reading this many books in this short space of time has really shown me how much I can read when I put my mind to it. So I will hopefully be definitely reading more over the next, well, in the future. I will definitely be doing the Booktube-A-Thon again next year, because if I can do it when I'm interning, then I can do it anytime, which, you know, means that it doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing, I will definitely be involved in the Booktube-A-Thon next year, because I've just loved it so much. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this, and I will link my Twitter and my Goodreads and all that stuff in the description box. If you want to see what I'm reading and what I'm getting up to, then make sure you check both those out, and I shall see you soon. Bye.